Want to know how those Bible characters were made? I'm going to break down the exact steps I use so you can create your own AI bio characters and start publishing content like this yourself.
So, in creating a video like that, the one that you just saw, we are going to be making use of very simple steps, right? I've been able to put down all of the prompts that you are going to be making use of, and then every one of them will be in the description below. So what you want to do is to copy the first prompt. I've made everything basically very easy for you. So we want to copy that right here, and then we are going straight to chat gpt. Okay, so what we want to do is come to chat gpt and paste the prompt. Now you would see a space for your story. All right, so this is a Bible story, right? So we want to say the story of David and Goliath. All right, which is a popular story that many people are familiar with, the story of David and Goliath. So what do you see? You would see that it's going to give you a very simple and easy prompt. Okay, so what you want to do is to copy this prompt, paste it here just like you can see, and then look at the result, see what it gives to you. Now this is the short story that we are going to be making use of. Everyone thought he was too small, he was too young, too weak, but heaven saw a warrior, and that's it. You can see a very short story. Now what I want to do, we now have our very short story, so I want to come straight down to our second prompt. Okay, so we have our second prompt, which is our image prompt. So we want to copy that as well. Okay, so once you're able to get your story, you copy that image prompt and then you put it right there. Copy and paste. Okay, based on the story you just told above, identify each important character. For each character, generate a cinematic AI image prompt using only the following formats. Now you see all the format has been made available right there. So you want to just click and let's see what it gives to us. All right, so you see David is a character right there. We see the prompt that we can use to generate the image of David. We can see Goliath right there, and then we can see the prompt that we can use to generate the image of Goliath. Then we have the Israelite soldiers. Okay, these are the Israelite soldiers. Okay, and you can see right there it is optional. So our goal is to get the image of David and then of Goliath. So what are we going to do? We want to copy the image prompt for David. All right, we are going to be making use of Nano Banana. All right, whether we are making use of Nano Banana through Gemini or making use of Nano Banana through Flow. Now is to copy the image prompt for David. Okay, and then we want to come straight down to Flow, and then we paste that, and then we want to make use of the portrait. Okay, so we are not making use of landscape since we are not creating a long form video. We are only creating a short Bible story video. So we want to put it on portrait and then we want to send. Okay, let's see the image that it gives to us for David. All right, so we have a very beautiful image of David right there. Let's download it using the icon above. All right, I want to download in 2K. So after we are done with this, once the image is downloaded, I want to go straight to our second image prompt, which is Goliath, and then I want to click, copy that, and then I want to paste here. Okay, so we are making use of Google Flow. Please don't forget that. Okay, so the link, I'll be putting the link in the description as well. Okay, please don't forget you are making use of portrait because we are creating a short, not a long form content. All right, so we have the image for Goliath. You see how wonderful that looks. So let's download the first image. Okay, so this is the image we are going to use to now generate other images. So what you want to do is to save these characters. So the first was to get our story, the second was to get our image prompt. Now the third will be getting our scene prompt. Okay, so you want to get images for every scene so that the story can flow with the visuals. Okay, so let's get the prompt. So this is the third prompt. So what you just do is to copy. It's going to be in the description below. All you have to do is to copy the prompt and then you want to paste. Okay, so we click on it and let's see what we are able to get. Okay, so it says um okay, now what this prompt does for you is that it gives you images for every line of the story. Okay, so everyone thought he was too small. Okay, now you have to put ultra real, you copy this ultra realistic cinematic wide shot of a young shepherd. You want to copy that. Still nano banana rather in this case. Okay, so you want to click on that and then you want to make use of your reference image. The reference image from your gallery, the one you downloaded. So you click on that. So let's generate. All right, so this is our first image.
All
Okay,
right,
so
so if
this
we
is
have
our
gotten
first
all of our
image.
images, what we have
Okay,
to do
so
now is to get
let's
them
get our
to
second
CapCut.
image.
Of course, I'm not teaching editing right here, but we have all of our images right now. So you take all of them to CapCut. Don't forget, you are making use of the scene prompt. Once you copy the scene prompt, you go to your image prompt generator, generate your images just like you can see here, and then you are going to CapCut and put in all of the images that you have gathered on CapCut, and then you edit. If you are going to make use of a voiceover, you make use of a voiceover. But in this case, I just made use of a sound, just like you saw in the last just like you saw in the video that I showed you in the beginning. This is exactly how it's just going to be. All right. So if you want to make use of a voiceover, make sure that your images align with the words that are being said. Don't forget that the images that we got were from the scenes. Okay, so you want to ensure that you align the images with the words that are being said. But in this case, and because of time, I actually made use of a song rather, just like a cinematic kind of short video, right? Okay, so that's exactly just how it goes.